Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Schlieffen, a tier 10 German battleship. I'm on the map Sleeping Giant. It's a 4-point elimination game, tier 11 with only one tier 11 though. No carrier and no sub, so there is a lot of potential for fun around here though. So I'm detected, I'm gonna hydro. I mean, the cap is also being taken, so we know there's a destroyer in there, but being detected means it has line of sight towards me, which means it has line for torpedoes towards me. Meanwhile, we have a St. Vincent that's just charging in for, I'm not sure why. Now, St. Vincent is a very squishy ship for a battleship, mind you, it's still a battleship. And you do have a super heal, but you have a very weak nose, you are not very good armor-wise, and like, if you want to play this aggressively, you probably shouldn't be in a Vincent, right? Even in my Schlieffen, I mean, Schlieffen isn't the most tanky ship either, I suppose. What I'm doing here is somewhat questionable. Now, there are a lot of torpedoes coming this way, but what we do have here is... we do have the left flank here pretty open. So also I'm back in concealment, so despite the amount of enemy ships in front of me, if I don't shoot, I can go back into concealment, which is also important to note. But this island can basically give me cover from all of the ships in front of me. Since they have no ships at the side, what I'm doing is not quite as mad as it seems on first glance. Now the Winston, on the other hand, took a very squishy battleship straight nose in, then turned right to show its broadside and lost most of its HP in the process. I guess it does have a super heal if it lives long enough, which is doubtful. But I'm using the distraction of the Vincent to get to this island that will now provide cover. And oh, I got the Citadel in Marseille, that's nice. So, as you can see, well, I was undetected because there's still a Napoli inside. This game is going a bit crazy, isn't it? And I'm part of the craziness. Now, Viper coming in here, I can't really get out of the way though. But the Jäger has finally been taken out. So my hydro obviously provided some vision on the Jäger and made sure that the Jäger was taken out. Now Viper's smoke is providing me cover. I can just use my secondaries to farm the Napoli without getting detected. Although I suppose the Napoli is in smoke itself as well. Now I'm shooting here because I'm sort of covered from most other ships. And the Napoli is getting away. I wanted to stop that. So I thought it's probably time to get more shells into it. Might still escape though. Like if it just kept sitting, I could have found it some more with my secondaries. Now I took a beating here, right? But we got rid of the Jäger that was inside and we are getting the cap. And none of this would have been possible if the enemy was more like in the 8, 9, 10 line, right? Like, all of this area is usually populated, and if you push in like I did, then you would get farmed from over there. I mean, thanks to Viper's smokescreen, I would have some cover here, but generally speaking, if you push in that far, you're gonna be detected by something, and then the flank farms you. But with the enemy's positioning, this is actually working, right? So it's not quite as mad as it seemed. Meanwhile, of course, we lost the Vincent, because the Vincent, instead of seeking cover or having a plan, the Vincent just took a very squishy battleship straight in, then turned full broadside in front of the enemy team, and then tried to flee by sailing in front of more of the enemy team. Because, I mean, this isn't that common, but it looks like the enemy is in the center. Now, our team is actually pushing from the other side, so that's good news, right? They are hurting the enemies kinda in the center. This is a bit weird, like usually you'd expect the enemy to show up in the center if they want this flank. But our team is kind of pushing in and the enemy is running towards us. Oh, and I got another Citadel, that's nice. Now I have recovered a few hit points here, and at this point I need to decide what to do. If I want to push that Kurfürst and that Marseille, the problem is I'm going to show broadside to all of those enemy ships coming in, so I can't really do that. There is an Edgar somewhere as well. Now I could try to push towards those ships, but then I'd show broadside to potentially the Edgar in Marseille and the Kurfürst. Now, there are a lot of torps coming towards the Kurfürst, though, and the Kurfürst is going around. So my plan right now is to angle more towards the Schlieffen. Hopefully, citadel at Schlieffen when it comes around. I should have already shot the Schlieffen there. So, and then torped afterwards. Now, good hit on the Schlieffen, no citadels unfortunately, and I'll soon be in cover from the Kurfürst, so this island is gonna offer me protection. Now here I should be slowing down a bit more. The problem is there could be torps coming this way. But yeah, there it goes, the Kurfürst is down, right. I was relying on the fact that the Kurfürst would go down, and the Republic is dealt with. So once again, this is working out marvelously. We have my hydro going, I'm dodging those torps. Don't have the best angles there on the Marseille, but I'm almost reloaded. It's relatively broadside, and oh. Yeah, okay, somebody else dealt with that. So this worked marvelously, right? So I had the right timing with the island to be protected from the Kurfürst. And then when I had to turn around again, the Schlieffen was already past, the Republik went down, and now I'm just getting overpens here. Okay, so there are torps coming my way. This is fine. Let's not panic. I got this. Surely I got this, right? There we go. And I should aim lower here, honestly. Although I like to add that the citadel is extended by the Edgar in the top. So the citadel is actually in the center there, but I only got overpens. Anyway, the Edgar is going down either way, I suppose. And this way, it's my secondaries doing the job. But I should have aimed lower. Now, next up, we have a gearing. We have a Schlieffen over there. I'm switching my secondaries to the gearing, which disappears. There is the lion. Now, I'm sailing into a bit of a crossfire. At this point, there is no smart reasoning other than we are winning. Now, so far, there was a method to my madness. This time, it's just like, screw it, let's go. So I'm switching my secondaries to the Kleber, because it's a destroyer, and okay, the Kleber is down. Well, time to sink the Schlieffen. I don't have a hydro anymore. Ah, and the Schlieffen is down. I mean, I have one charge left, but I don't have a hydro going anymore. The Schlieffen could still have topped my way. The gearing could have topped my way. This is fine. I mean, the enemy is down to 3 ships, right? So now we go. My secondaries are shooting Mecklenburg. I should actually focus my secondaries here on the Mecklenburg. They're still on the gearing, although the gearing reappeared, so I guess it's fine. Now the problem is, I want a little bit of side so that the secondaries have an angle to shoot the gearing, but I am a little bit too broadside for the Mecklenburg, and even worse, I'm gonna be full broadside for the Lion. On the other hand, I'm gonna go down anyway. Let's just use the rear guns. Oh, the secondaries got it. Well, I'm gonna get off one more salvo, and that's it for this game. Well, a little bit more damage, I guess, and yeah. This worked out marvelously with a little bit of plan in the end, and then a lot less plan. Well, a little bit of plan in the beginning and a lot less plan in the end. But, you know, 4 kills for close quarters experts in good old Schlieffen fashion. And now the remaining enemies are just gonna get wrecked here, and we'll jump to the results. So, a Confederate and a 4 close quarters. Got quite a bit of experience there, and most importantly, it was a fun one. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching some trolling, and I'll see you in the next one.